Just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. I look forward to it. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the... No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. The college is an asset. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. No matter what, the college will endure. Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
made myself rather clear.
Yes.
Welcome to another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are, ladies. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
The first thing to
Several of you
understand
are
is that
talented.
magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course,
Please,
my dear.
don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us.
Much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control. Mastery of
It is not the place of the college to become involved in local politics.
study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is
Someday the college may be fully accepted by the Nords. I hope that my work as Archmage may help.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
What you learn here will last
Now,
you a lifetime.
cast the ward spell,
Several
and
if
keep
you're
it up.
talented. It's no
Have to
secret
keep
that
your
the
ward
college's
up, or else
reputation in
this won't work.
Skyrim is
I don't want to hurt you.
tainted.
Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic. This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think? This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think? This is better than sitting around talking about magic, don't you think?
And here we all are. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always
This is
better
better
to be
than sitting
cautious.
around talking about magic, don't you think?
I'm not so sure we should be here.
Who knows what we might find in here?
Skyrim was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Southall. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they use.
This is better than sitting around talking about magic.
Well, are there any questions before? Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Please be careful here. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Until
This is exciting, isn't it?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence. Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Prelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onwin's ancestors. So much bloodshed.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Don't touch it! He what? You must be one of the new apprentices then. Fine, fine. Just don't make a mess of my work, all right? I've only looked through a portion of the section. You You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. Uh-huh.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spells have? Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. Take care now. Oh, no, you don't. This is simply fascinating. This is simply fascinating. What are you doing that for? Is someone there?
Come on!
I've got something else. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all this. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. This is simply fascinating. Until next time.
I'm going to put you
Let's see you put up a fight. We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take? Let's go.
prepared to defend yourself. Well now, would you look at that? Keep it busy. I'll try to bring some of the power. This is... I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see it for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry. Prepared to defend yourself. Let him know that we've unearthed... It's clearly magical in nature, but like nothing I've ever seen before. It should be most interesting. Take care.
If there are any problems, let me know. Well, that Beralda can teach destruction spells and offers training. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent. If you can find him. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very
Mirabelle
knowledgeable
does a
when
fine
it comes
job
to
of-
restoration magic.
Take a look.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed. Then allow me. I am Savos Arin. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of... But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiment. Are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. Very well. I trust that... Thank you for bringing this. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group. Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of any... And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. Not often, no. Some risks must be taken to be sure. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. All right, then.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my... Disrupt my Arcanium. Now, do you require assistance? Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out. I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have it. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Fight well.
I care little for idle conversation. Perhaps you need help with conjuring magic. There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without of persecution.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir... That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should... Thank you for your help. You may go now.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Illusion really is the least appreciated of the school's magic. If only I could be free of the mundane day-to-day activity. Oh my, that's quite a... Never under... They can turn the tide of a battle. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally... Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Until next time.
Mirabelle does a... Take a look. It's been a pleasure.
If you require assistance, if you would, please. The summoning of undead is even less advisable. So you wish to master the arcane arts?